if your girlfriend is honest to you, and because of honesty, he told you, I met with someone yesterday and I have intimacy, so I'm sorry. He's just honest. Will you forgive her?
This particular response I'm about to give will be highly controversial.
No, anything is accepted.
I will forgive her, and I will tell you why.
Okay, why?
Because relationship is deeper than just having intimacy.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that we should excuse people for being promiscuous and having intimacy.
Yeah.
For your girlfriend to be able to open up and tell you, that means she's honest. She tells the truth.
Yeah.
And mind you, don't just need a girlfriend or a boyfriend that you can just so-called be in a relationship with, but you need someone who is highly trustworthy and dependable.
Yeah.
So cheating could happen. It could be a mistake. I know it will be controversial. People say, what kind of mistake is that?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It could be a mistake, or it could be that it wasn't a mistake, that she wanted to do it, but the fact that she was open to come and tell you, that means she loves you.
Yeah.
That means she's honest to you. That means she's trustworthy.
Yeah.
And if you guys are able to talk things through, because now if she's open to you, like to confess, then it's not, I mean, as a human, you could get mad, throw tantrums, do all of this, but when the dust settles, there needs to be conversation, right?
Yeah.
We need to find out what happened, why did it happen,
Yeah.
and how can we avoid this going forward.
Okay.
So for me, if I find a partner, a girlfriend that is very truthful and honest to me, then it's a keep. It's a must keep.
Wow.
Because a lot of people, we live in a world where people talk from two sides of their mouth, where people lie.
Wow,
So when
wow,
you
wow.
find people who are actually honest, it is quite imperative. Okay, that's big grammar. It is important, right, that you keep them and, find ways to resolve things.
Wow.
There's always issues in every relationship.
Thank you so much. Well, for me, I am the creator. I don't want to speak. if peradventure I am the person you are asking the question, I know what to say. Yeah, but to be honest, I believe you are saying the truth. What does jealousy signify in a relationship? Does jealousy means good thing or bad thing in a relationship?
Okay, it's also a two-way, because for me, if you notice how I answer my questions, I always like to create a balance.
Yeah.
I am not an extremist. I'm not on the far right or on the far left. I always believe that there should be a balance in everything. Jealousy is healthy in a relationship, but there are certain kind of maniac jealousy that leads to a lot of negative activities. Then that is very toxic. If your girlfriend is jealous to the point that if she sees you talking to another girl, she doesn't even ask what the conversation is all about, and she starts smashing ball, then that is very toxic, right? So you see why I created that balance.
Yeah.
But normally for your girlfriend or your boyfriend being concerned that as a girl that you're talking with other guys, it's healthy. It means that they are really interested in you. They want to have you for themselves. Even God.
Yeah.
Our God is a jealous God, right?
Yeah.
So I think jealousy, when moderated, is healthy. It's good. Yeah.
Depend on the way you present it
during the
extreme. Okay.
When there's zero jealousy, it's not healthy, and when there's extreme jealousy, it's also not healthy. There should be a balance.
That should be balance. To be single and to be in a relationship, which of them do you think is preferable?
Well, it all depends on the individual, right? Because people make various choices based on personal experiences. There are people who are single today because of the kinds of relationships that they've had in the past. And as a result, they are scared of getting into another relationship. There are people who are in a relationship today based on the fact that their relationship works, and it works really well. It satisfies every single aspect of their vision, goals, ambitions and admirations. I don't want to keep talking. I just want to hear your questions so I can know where to come in from.
Okay, now, if people maintain their relationship based on their different experience. Okay, now, normally there is nobody that's supposed to be single, because it's natural thing that we are supposed to be experiencing. But if you had a bad experience before, does that determine someone to be single forever?
To answer your question directly, it doesn't mean people should be single forever, right? But again, in psychology, there's something we call learned helplessness, which is
Okay.
a situation whereby a person has learned, right, that a particular experience they are having
Yeah.
can no longer change for the better, right? So that makes them fear engaging in other relationships. I'm also sorry to say I don't know how Facebook or social media moderates the content, right?
Yeah.
But imagine someone who's been in an abusive relationship, right?
Yeah.
And for some reasons they've had this relationship maybe twice
Yeah.
or even 3 times.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say that they would be inclined to getting into another relationship?
Yeah.
In this case, they've experienced what we call learned helplessness. But again, to answer your question properly,
Yeah.
because you've had a bad relationship in the past doesn't necessarily mean that there are no room, right,
Yeah.
for exploring other people.
Another
Because
one.
when I was growing up, there's this saying that there are as good fishes as came out of the river, right?
Yeah.
Just because you've had bad fishes doesn't mean there aren't good ones in the river. So
Yeah.
I would just advise anyone who's thinking about this, right, to
Yeah.
keep an open mind, but most importantly, put yourself first. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much.
No.
but
I love your words.
but by saying put yourself
Yeah,
first,
yeah,
right?
yes,
I'm
yes.
actually saying focus on personal development, take care of yourself,
Yeah.
your body, go to the gym,
Yeah.
eat healthy, look good, smell nice. By the time you start packaging yourself, right, and looking good and better,
Wow.
then your share value significantly increases, and every other person who is coming towards you is looking at a very high expectation that they need to meet.
Wow.
The problem is that people just throw themselves out there like,
Yes.
I'm looking for a man, or I'm looking for a girl that will just love me for who
for
I
who I
am.
am.
But who are you?
Who are you?
There's obviously
Wow.
nothing. So
This is nice.
this is actually a principle that I believe in. So
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
should keep working on themselves,
Yeah.
and then their share value increases. When the right person comes, they will learn how to treat you rightly because they know it wasn't easy for them to get you in the first place.
Wow. Well, this is a very nice explanation because working towards yourself is a lesson to be learned on this topic, because when you work towards yourself, someone that is coming, you will know the value that is coming to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that will also lead to competition, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously, I don't want to go into economics, right? But when the demand for a certain commodity goes up, what happens to price?
Yeah.
Price and the value goes up as well, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you make yourself and position yourself in such a way that you are highly competitive, right?
Yeah.
Then people that come your way, as a guy, the girls that will want to date you, take for instance Rema now. Take Whiskey.
Yeah.
Almost all the girls in Nigeria want to date them.
Yes.
Take what's her name, Maria Stark.
Yeah.
Every guy will want to date that girl. It's
Someone
because
like Siwa Savage.
yeah, they have value. They've given the world value through their talent and
Yeah.
their beauty and everything. So that's just what we're saying.
Wow.
To you yourself, to me, to everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow.
My brother.
Thank you so much. You have a better explanation, to be honest. You have a better explanation, to be
I
honest.
just said my mind.
Yeah, that is nice. Okay, now can you tell us your name?
Well, my name is Michael, and I'm visiting Rome today.
Wow. Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria, visiting from the UK.
Wow, you are my brother.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, I can tell.
Okay, that is nice. Okay. Today is the first time of visiting Roma, or you have been here before?
I was in Milano, but today is my first time visiting Rome.
Here in City Rome.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in Italy now?
Italy, I'm here 3 days only.
3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 days, okay. For the 3 days, I know you have eaten the food.
Yeah,
Which of the food have you eaten?
I've had pizzas,
Pizza.
like the proper Italian pizza.
Yeah,
I haven't had pasta.
you haven't had pasta.
As soon as I'm done seeing the Colosseum, I
Okay.
will go look for pasta to
Wow.
have it. Yeah.
I think in this environment, you will have the best pasta there. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I love your speech, and your speech are very, very okay.
Because I love to travel.
Just say hi to everyone, please.
Hi everyone, please keep following this young man.
Thank you so
He
much.
doesn't know me and he just met me. The way he approached me was fascinating.
Thank you so much, guys. It is my pleasure, brother.
All right, thank you so much.